Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Patryc Viera is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
So off we go then. Knocks it into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ah, that's a fine interception. Can he spark a counter here? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Distributed tidily. Kubo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Joseph. Kubo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's in a great position here. Doku! And he gets rid in a hurry. Viera. Doku has it out wide and in space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Dardare, played out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Shevchenko. Kubo. Can he get it through? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Out towards the flank. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Mojica.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Dardare. He shifted it to the flank. Omar Mascarell. He's looking wide, threads one in. Oh, he's played, chance for a shot! It's there! That was a given, it always was.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Gol! Ha segnato al 31esimo minuto, numero 18.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's Rooney! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Drill, Rooney! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Quality ball. Joseph. Darder.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Kubo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Muriqi. Joseph. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Over to the left. Now that looks a decent ball. Crosses it in here. This looks promising. Played back in. Cannavaro with the clearance. Cannavaro tries to clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. Chance here to counter. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, nice touch. Oh, good-looking ball. Kubo. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Shevchenko. Joseph, given the lift of his goal. Darder. And it's Darder. Joseph has it in a wide position.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Now it's Kubo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mojica gets it clear. And the counter is on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kubo going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ball swung in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mallorca needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's in on goal! And they're not going to make any further progress now. Doku. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Morishi. Look at the space here. So much time and space here. Darder's delivery.
That's good defensive concentration.
Good ball, good take. Back in once more. Viera. 75 minutes played. Morici. Joseph. Tries to play it through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7, numero 5, numero 20. Lasciano il campo per il
And it's
numero
Darder.
21, il numero 4, il numero
Darder
10.
has
Cambio
created
di
one goal
giocatori.
already. Now this could be Joseph! And that would have won it.
Mateo Joseph has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Lascia il campo per il numero 26.
Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Aims beyond. And a chance!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Mbappe. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Joseph. Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Oh, they could break here. And that will be the final act. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, efforts, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. And we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
There's the whistle.
Patryc Viera is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Cruyff stood his ground strongly. And it's Davids. Now it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, super ball. Played into the box. Viera wins the duel this time. Vinicius Junior, and he's worked it through. Cleared away. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Looking wide, chance here to counter. And here's Shevchenko. There they go, hunting in packs. It's a goal kick. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to pass it through, and there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Still goalless. Thinks one through. Koundé getting this one clear.
Stade Brestois really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Yamal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now he's off and running. Viera can see things others simply cannot. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Davids. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good spread. Nicely weighted ball. Nice control. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's had a shot! Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Great defending, strong and determined. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a promising position. And they've got rid. Milan are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And now the breakaway. Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. AC Milan could counter here. Oh, sweet feet. That's a delicate pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Milan really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Que tout le monde accueille chaleureusement nos joueurs sur le terrain.
Here we go again then.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Del Castillo. Shapes to shoot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
That has certainly made things interesting.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Now it's Del Castillo. Great vision. Played out to the right.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Davids. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Now it's Del Castillo. It'll be a throw-in.
Changement pour le Stade Brestois. Le numéro 99. À sa place, le numéro 21.
He's in a great position here. It's out for a goal kick. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice looking ball. Goes for a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal, Milan! And again they hit the front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Brest making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's played forward. Tries to get it clear. Brest have it back and can go again. Aim forwards. And he gets rid in a hurry. Shevchenko. Davids. Yamal chasing after it. Pinches it off him. And it's Cruyff. Del Castillo. Viera gets a foot in here. Now, can they get him away? Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's going for goal! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Changement pour le Stade Brestois. Le numéro 10. À sa place, le numéro 7. Changement.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And they've got a throw. And it's hoisted clear. Driving on and making good shot at goal! And that could come back to haunt them.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
And he's forced to go back. Milan looking to pass their way through. Well, they're certainly pressing with... He's tried one! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there. Stade Brestois really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
The final 5 minutes. Davids tidy with his distribution.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Very much into the last knockings. Now he's off and running. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ebimbe. He rises! He scored! They have stolen level at the last! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Ebimbe. 4 added minutes on the board. Shot, can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Hoisted in. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Van Nistelrooy voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Milan may have approached this game as a probable win, Peter, and didn't address the basics properly that may have achieved it.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.